everyone. Welcome back to our Let's Play Project Zomboid. I'm K-Ant the Conqueror. Alright, so our hand is finally healed. It only took a couple of days. So we are now on, I believe, day 5. Survived for 4 full days now. It's a little bit foggy, so I'm not going to go outside just yet. Just going to kill a little bit more time reading. I won't make you all sit through it, or myself for that matter. Just finish reading this electrical book. And that's done. A gunshot in the background. That doesn't mean that there's any survivors about. It's what they call a meta game event. Essentially, they use that to pull the zombies around the map. That gunshot will have come from a certain area. Any zombies within hearing range will start walking in that direction, possibly across areas I've already tried to clear. Right, what can we read now? I finished Foraging, Volume 1. I've read Electrical, Volume 1. I can read this one next. I also did a lot of organizing. Collected few more electronics, specifically these speakers from other parts of the house and this porta-disc. I'm not really interested in walking around listening to CDs right now. I'm not sure that there's even any benefit to doing that. So I'm going to just dismantle all of these. Should give me some points in electrical. It'll be helpful if I ever end up wanting to hotwire vehicles, which I probably will. I'm not a great driver. Oops. Dismantle the video games. Anything you dismantle gives you a couple of points, which, because I've read that electrical book, is going to be multiplied by 3, I guess. Not bad. And throw some of the more useful stuff back on the shelf here. This stuff I'm going to leave on the floor. These scrap electronics. Should take these out. These are useful for fixing generators. I'm not sure if there's anything else they're actually good for. So, we got 27 points for electrical. Not as much as you might hope, but... Right? Start reading this. Watch some, probably the carpentry show before we go out looking for a vehicle again. I always turn the TV off after I'm done with it because there is a certain period of time after a show's viewing time is over that you can still go back and watch it as long as the TV hasn't been on running the Life and Living channel within an area you've already explored. I'm not sure quite how long you have to go back and watch it. Maybe 2 hours, something like that. So say your 12 o'clock show, you might have until 2 o'clock to go and watch it, so long as the TV wasn't running with that channel on. Alright, we might as well skip to the backyards here. Anxious. Ow. Leave those behind. Not sure it really counts as littering anymore. The earth is done for anyway. I did not get over that. There we go. we got around? Wonder if that set there is still in the park. I'll try walking through there. I see the one, plus whatever one migrated this way. So, let's go creep up on it. That horde might still be sitting there. I hope not. Not seeing any sign of them. Good. Wow. Not so good. That means they migrated somewhere else. End up running into them by accident at some point. There we are. Beautiful. On the ground. There we go. 3 there. That's not horrible. Bunch over there as well. Some of those might be police. Or it could just be a rip in the sweater. Police are good because they carry a couple of different weapons. Ooh, that one's got an axe in him. I want that. Perfect. Let's take that axe. Watch. Alright, a couple of these are looking this way. Let's see if I can't gather 1 or 2 of them. There's one. Look around, make sure nothing's coming up behind. That one will see me. Nope, he didn't. There we go. We got a few more. Just pick them off a few at a time and we should be okay. Oops. Miss that swing. Get down. Perfect. I kind of want to step on this. There we go. That went well. A couple more. Perfect. Possibly that one. Nope. Good. Nothing I really want on any of them. Here's zombie, zombie. Good zombie. Okay, there's a few in that house there. I didn't realize so many had jumped through the window. Plus, I'm exhausted. So let's go for a quick walkabout. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. That did. Perfect. Just the one here. Much better to deal with. And it'll give me a chance to take a quick break maybe before those ones arrive. They're coming. Come on. Can we get rid of the exertion? That's a no. Too bad. Ah, extreme panic. Come on, you've seen so many zombies now. What are you so worried about? Get off me. There's one. Good. Another one. And... perfect. We got him. Alright, let's have a quick seat. Funny you can't sit on benches or couches or whatnot. You can only sit on the ground as far as I'm aware. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Feel like you should be able to sit on a couch or a chair. Maybe it would make you feel rested faster when you've exerted yourself. Who knows, maybe they'll add that to the game later. They're still working on different stuff. Build 42, I think it is coming out this year. It's gonna add a bunch of cool stuff from the looks of it, so... you know what I want to do? I'm gonna make my way over back to this house that I know I've cleared here. Because I'm gonna watch the 6 o'clock p.m. show. Nothing around. Good. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's read about farming. That'll come in handy when I need some fresh produce eventually. Beautiful. And the good news is while we're agitated, we are no longer exhausted. Oops. That wasn't the menu I wanted. See, my fitness isn't great. It's one of the reasons why we get exhausted so quickly. That and, you know, hitting zombies over the head with a hammer is gonna tire you out at some point. Perfect. We are a bit drowsy. there's still so much distance to go before we we get to the mall. But I'm gonna see if it's not possible to get that far today. Getting rather tired of going back and forth, back and forth. Of course, that impatience is one of the reasons why I tend to die a lot in this game. I get so impatient, push too far too fast, and then, well, it's the end of me. Just try to avoid doing it. So, like, for example, I am not gonna even try to take those fellas on there. You have one guy coming. Hopefully you are all alone. Now, one tip about fighting, if you ever play this game, is you gotta make sure your cursor is aimed, apparently so that the hammer and their head and your cursor, the bottom of your cursor, are all in a line. So there is an aspect of aiming to this game as well as everything else that's going on. Those do see me. Anybody else about? No. Beautiful. Whew. We are too tired to fight. There we go. Oh, shoot. Which one is it? Stop alarm. We do not want these alarms running. We also don't want to deal with whatever that is going on up there. Not today. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go take up residence in this house for the night. Squat there. There's no reason I need to go all the way back home when my objective is so close. Come on, lay down. Whew, that one took a little bit of doing. It's better than average chances one in the back here. Nothing. Good. Super. Let's go to the kitchen, see what we've got to eat. That soup on the stove will be well rotten. Ugh. Fish fillet, apparently. Filet. Well, you can enjoy some cereal. Nothing like a little plain cornflakes for a good dinner. Good news is there's a lot of calories in it, so maybe it'll help fatten me up. Well, I'm losing weight faster than I should be. I need to find some ice cream is what I need. Nothing works better than ice cream. Alright. Let's have a snooze. Woke up a bit early. That's okay. Give me time, whoops, to look for some breakfast before the show starts. Already ate the cereal for supper, so Maybe we'll find a nice steak in the fridge. No. Squid. What, did they just add squid to the game or something? I've never seen so much of it before. Tell you what I'll eat. I'll just eat all this bologna. Breakfast of champions. Bologna. I'll take that. I like to pick up any magazines I find. They're quick, easy reads, so got no reason not to. It's not time for the show yet. Oh, I must be playing last night's. Is it really that long a delay? Let's fast forward a bit through this. Ain't no reason to bore everyone. Ice cream. I'll take some of that. Perfect. We are ready to go. Alright, if I head out the front here, am I going to run into that horde that was out across the street? They're still over there. Like more are joining them. Those ones. I wonder where the cop zombies are. Oh, maybe they're in that group there. Looks like the police had a little bit of a defensive line set up. Didn't go well for them, I imagine. A lot of holes in the windows of those cars, cracks and holes and whatnot. Might not be in the greatest condition. Nobody sees nothing. Whew, yeah. We don't want none of that. Get in that trunk. If I aim right. There we go. Gun case. It might be nice after a while. Like gas can. Didn't we have a key for a vehicle? Where was that vehicle we had a key for? Oh, you know what? I was all the way. Take the gas can just in case. See if we can siphon some fuel here. If all else fails, we can go all the way back to in front of the ice cream store where that other vehicle we have the key for was. That Jeep, I believe. It was a nice vehicle. Probably not got the best cargo space, but, you know, it's a good way to get around at the very least. Dramatic music playing. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean the zombies are gonna come for me. It just means there's a lot of them within my vision. Like that. These as well. They're light. That's another thing I could really use as a backpack or a duffel bag. Beautiful. We have a car. Oh, shut up. It's just me, or is this vehicle extra noisy? Okay, that one's all by himself. I'm gonna hop out and say hi. Those others I'm not anxious to play with all together like that. To me, at least, the vehicle controls are a little bit counterintuitive. Oh, the reason why I left this pod out here is because I make a habit of leaving the pots out here to collect rain. Rainwater is tainted. You actually can't drink it straight, which is kind of funny because usually you'd think, hey, rainwater is the purest water you can get, right? But something has obviously gone wrong with the environment in this game. Something that hasn't really been mentioned in any TV footage or anything. Something about the water, the rainwater, it has poisoned it. It's gone tainted. It's filled with some kind of bacteria. Maybe it's related to what caused the zombie virus to begin with. You can't drink it unless you boil it first. But it's perfect for making stew, especially if the water goes down. Okay. So, there's a couple orders of business here. First of all, we know there's a generator here. We need that. Secondly, where is it? I think this here is the gas station. We're going to want to go down there as well. Fill up the car. Another thing that we're going to want to do, generators cannot be operated inside. Of course, just like in real life, it gives off fumes, fills the room, poisons you. So what I want to do, possibly on this side, I want to create a wall. 2 walls between the houses. That way, two sides of the enclosure are already built for me. I can use a sledgehammer, once I find one, to knock a hole in the wall, right here, or possibly on this side. Inside that, I can put my generator, because it makes a lot of noise, it attracts zombies, so it'll give it some protection from them. I can also put some rain collectors in there. Possibly a small garden, though. Frankly, I may just use the whole backyard for that. And hope the zombies don't trample it down too much. I'm partial to using... Actually, let's count it. Do we have a... Here. Move grass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces between the houses. Whereas over here... got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces between the houses. Definitely I'm going to use this side then, because it'll use a lot less wood. I'm going to build the wall out of logs. First of all, because it doesn't take much skill. Secondly, because I'm pretty sure log walls have the most hit points. It's the least easy for the zombies to knock down. And zombies are a little weird. They won't attack a wall that is a natural wall already in the game. They won't attack this wall. But for some reason, a zombie will attack a wall that the player built. It's like they know that a player built that wall. They can smell them on it. Alright. Let's check the trunk here. See what's in here. Tire. Empty gas can. Pop the other gas can in there. Is that actually full? Yeah, it is. Maybe I don't need to then. I'll just put it in the garage. Take that. Take that. These worked well, didn't it? Hitting caps lock instead. A bottle. Tarp. I think you make tents out of those. It's not really all that handy. These I'm just gonna drop on the ground. Ooh, another tire. Spare tire. As you can see, I'm taking damage because I've loaded myself down so much. I'm actually hurting myself. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the tires. That where it belongs. Right here. There we go. What else we got here? Put these. Take them apart and put the parts. There we are. Got a nice place set up in the bathroom here where I'm dropping all the crafting supplies. Oh, you know what? I never dropped the gas can. You know what? This episode is dragging on rather long. I probably should have stopped it when I slept for the night there. So thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It'd help me a lot. See you in the next episode.